welcome to Leoguidance time. If this is your first time, and welcome back if you are a returning subscriber. It's always lovely to have you here. I have been gone for a long while. I'm very sorry about that. The life has been extremely tiring and hectic, but I felt really motivated today to just come up with a reading about your week ahead. It is going to be short and sweet messages about what you need to know and hear about this week ahead, and we are going to get an advice to wrap up the reading. I'll be using all these cards, and I'll be using one tarot deck for one specific group rather than this one, but we are going to get into your messages. So basically, let me introduce you to your pile. So this is going to be group number one, represented with the Work Your Light Oracle cards. This is going to be group number two with the Moon Oracle cards, my ever favorite. This is going to be group number three with the Santa Morte tarot cards. So do your selection as you wish, and if you feel ever called to choose more than one group, please do that. So just trust your intuition, or if you want to just listen them all, it's all your choice. Take the messages that resonates with you, leave the ones that does not, and you're going to find the timestamps in the description box, and I will see you there. I'm very excited. Hello, group number one. Welcome to your reading. So this is going to be a quick checkup about your week ahead. And I'm sorry that I've been away for a very long while. It was extremely busy for me, but I really feel inspired and motivated to do this reading about your week ahead. I hope that you're going to like the messages. So let's get into your reading. So I'm going to start with the Moonology Oracle cards about your week. And one thing I want to say is that I was just feeling that, take it if it's like for you only the message, if it resonates, but I feel like there might have been someone in your life, or maybe that is a new person that recently awakened something within you, or it's literally just like someone that has been in your life for a while, but something new might have happened recently about that person, whether it's romantic or not. But I feel like something has been shifting within you, and you feel like something is a little bit different. We can call it an awakening as well, but let's see. What are the week ahead energies for group number one, Spirit? For their highest good, what are the masters they need to know about their week ahead? Group number one, guys, angels, higher self, and ancestors. What are the week ahead messages for them? The answers you need are coming. This might be very well, I'm hearing a job, so if you have applied for a job, or if you're waiting for some official documents, anything, so you might be getting some answers within this week, or something might have been clarifying. I'm also hearing that for some of you, maybe you're just going to get a reply in a way that maybe not what you're expecting, not a rejection, but in a way that like, oh, the maybe an automatic reply, like we are still processing. Like maybe you're not gonna get the exact answer that you're like hoping to hear from someone or a place, or corporation you apply for, but you might be just notified about the whereabouts of your situation, let's say. And for some of you, it might be some kind of like an internal dialogue you might be having with yourself. And this might be about that awakening thing I have been just like mentioning about. Why do we have this full moon in Gemini here? It's in a way that like, I don't know if you feel group number one that like in your life you usually felt like you kind of overly criticize yourself about the one specific thing. Is it about like making up your mind and not being able to focus, or just like that kind of like a Gemini energy, just like feeling a little bit all over the place. But I'm just hearing it's one of your quirks. So it's just that like if you're being hard on yourself, this a week is there's a specific reminder about that. The people who love you, they're gonna love you with everything that you have, not because like you're fulfilling some conditions. You don't have to hide any parts of you, is what I want to say. For some reason there's a lot of cards. Okay, have faith in your dreams. You're very close to achieving your goal, and the end of a tough cycle approaches. So This is the, it's not a coincidence that I don't read the reverses, but this came in reverse. There is something in your life you don't believe that it can actually come true. It's something that you really put a lot of effort on it, literally. And you don't believe that it's gonna come true. You don't think that you're anywhere close to achieving it. Or maybe you're even just questioning, like, is this goal is even for you to have it? So something about this week, that goal, that's something you have been intensively investing your energy is being highlighted for you, because the energy is gaining momentum. Something about that thing that you wanted to happen, I'm saying wanted to, because I guess you might have started giving up hope on it. You might wanted to like stop for a while or change directions. There's something about that week. What is that? Surrender to the divine. It's like there's an idea in your mind how it should play out for you, but it's going to be a little bit different. But if something hasn't happened yet, it doesn't mean that it's not for you. If it's still on your in your heart to want to pursue something, it's because there's a reason. It's because like in some shape or form it is meant to happen for you, if you're still wanting it truly, truly, despite of all the obstacles. Is there some more clarity around that? Like, what's happening this week about that? Show the world the real you and bring love into the situation, Aquarius. It's just because this is something you have been trying to play it by the book. And you might not have believed fully in yourself about the collective role that you're playing in all this. Like, what I'm meaning is that you might be focusing more individually about what this thing can give to you, what this thing was meaning for you, why I have not achieved it yet, why it is not happening, isn't it not for me, but I really wanted this, I really put a lot of effort in it, I really deserve it, it's not fair, that's not happening. So these are like individual things. It's very human, it's very normal that we are feeling this is very normal. But the message coming through is that this week there might be some kind of like a shift happening within you. It's in a way that whatever that goal is, your perspective is shifting from this thing to like, okay, I really want this to happen because I see a bit of a bigger picture, in a sense that if I do this, I can contribute to society, to people, to the, I don't know, the things or the pets or the family around me, whatever it is that, or the friends, in this way. If I do this thing, I really, really put a lot of effort in. If I really achieve this, then I will be helping about this thing to many people or to collective in this way. So you're literally switching your motivation from an individual perspective to a collective, a bigger, higher perspective. Like, this is actually literally like the definition of like vision. Like, we humans are motivated once we can see the bigger picture, in a way that how can we contribute something more than us. It motivates us more. Even the most selfish people on earth that we can think, it is still like, it still applies, the rule still applies. So there's something around that, definitely. But this thing really going to require for you to be the real you, because the part of you who was thinking more on an individualistic sense was still like hoping that things are gonna go in a way that you want it, or specifically in your way, because in that way you wouldn't have to just show all parts of yourself, but you will really have to be your full authentic self in a way that you cannot be able to hide it, even from the regular people in your life, like day-to-day people in your life, maybe in your job. Like, you know, some aspects that you want to mask yourself, but you're not going to be able to do that anymore. But plus, you wouldn't want to do that. You're really going to step into your own authentic power. Something is switching within you in a very subtle sense this week. And bring love into this situation is also, whatever you're going to be doing is going to be very healing for you and everyone else around involved. Look at the bigger picture under the deck. I did not see it, I swear. I want to get a little bit more details for you around this or anything else, basically, Spirit. What does group number 1 need to know about this week? The messages are not so specific, I'm sorry, but Maybe they are just what you need to hear. What do they need to know about this week? What does group number one need to know about this week, Spirit? Give us the messages they need to hear for their high spirit. We had the Two of Wands. This is you have been playing it safe, but now you are just kind of like ready to let yourself out a little bit. Still like you're kind of deciding on it, like in or out, because like this person is still within the bushes. He's not moved. He's ready to defend himself, but he's not yet, come out. He's still observing. And there's a Queen of Swords in here. Like, you are the Queen of Swords. You have the knowledge, you have the power, you have the boundaries. Like, you're extremely skillful whenever it comes to your communication, setting the boundaries. You're extremely analytical and a logical person that the people really, really respect you. You're quite alluring and charming all at the same time. But the fact is that people think you're really playing safe with all the skills and everything that you have. If they had it, they're like, I will be just like going out there. I will really be like betting on myself, but you're not doing that. There's something that's holding you back. And you have Three of Pentacles in reverse. It might be because in the past, some friendships, collaborations, whatever is that, people did not support you, the people who needed to be on your side or just show as if they were on your side. Maybe there were some betrayals, but maybe that's why you learned to be like quite independent. Like that could make sense if that's the case, but there's something about you playing so safe. You were playing so safe, and this week, so subtly, you start changing your perspective and mind about how you were presenting yourself all along. This is a lot. This is a lot. You're not going to be focusing on like the spilled milk anymore. This week, some specific messages for group number one. Do we have Spirit with the tarot? Why do we have the Two of Wands? Some more specific messages. Oops. We have Two of Pentacles in reverse. This is giving me an energy of like if you have been like, okay, they wanted me to say literally hooking up with someone or just like stuck on someone, because it looks like Two of Cups actually, but it's in reverse. You're recognizing that there was actually some kind of like a karmic things that had to break down. Like this person was like, maybe you have been putting the connection up on a pedestal in a way that, oh, this is meant to be, like if it played in this way, maybe like there's a reason, etc. So you start seeing things from a bigger perspective and not romanticizing the situation as much anymore. You're having a new start about that thing. Whatever you have been juggling, whatever you have been like playing very safe behind the bushes, whatever you were just like straining yourself away from being the the true real you, showing all parts of you, like all your needs, desires, emotions, whatever is that, you are like gaining a new perspective in a way that like I deserve more and I'm not scared anymore. I just want to do that, and you're taking a leap of faith. Ooh, Eight of Swords. Despite, I never seen this card in this deck. Eight of Swords. Despite of all your worries and anxieties, you're taking a leap of faith this week. Eight of Pentacles. You're showing the universe that like all the effort that you put up until now, you do deserve the results. You're having a new start, literally. I don't want to say, but it's like a literally like closing up one kind of like a chapter in your life. Page of Swords in reverse. This is basically, you might be leaving very subtly this situation, whatever is that, without making it so much of like a big thing. You might be very much like removing yourself away from a situation. Ten of Swords in reverse. Really, you're like not my circus, not my monkeys kind of a situation, to be honest. I like this energy for you. Let's get one last card for you about an advice for this week, group number one. What last message do we have? Too much. What last message do we have for group number one, please? For this week, isn't too much. Can we get just one? Okay. this is just one part of a message and advice for you. You're gonna get a lot of intuitive hits because I have been having a lot of cards just like moving all around, going all about the table. So I guess you're gonna have your own messages once you had a clear mind, more than this one. But this says that have you answer your deepest calling. Exactly, I didn't ever read the card. Like, it's going to be very specific and personal for everyone because there's something within you that's calling for you to do, and you have been just like, blocking yourself away from doing it. It's literally like you were making yourself believe otherwise when your mind or when your heart actually was screaming for something else. This card, I just want to quickly read. So it says that you are here for a reason. You are being called to bravely pave a path. Have you answered your highest and deepest calling? Living a heart and soul led life is not all fluffy and smooth sailing. Living a heart and soul led life requires courage to triumph over fear. You're overcoming some of your fears, and you're called to do that this week. So often, our fears are the gatekeepers to our greatest gifts, and they want me to read it again. So often, our fears are the gatekeepers to our greatest gifts. Whatever you are afraid of the most, meaning that if you want to just put yourself out there authentically, and you're very afraid of doing so, and you have been straining yourself all of your life from doing that in personal relationships, jobs, whatever it is, that it's just because once you do that, a big shift is gonna happen. It's just because it's so powerful what you have within you that you have been trying to suppress in that manner. So more of that. So, and the more resistance we have towards answering a call, the more important it is to our soul's growth. Sometimes fear is an indication that we are facing the right way. Joan of Arc was known for her courage and her famous line, "I'm not afraid, I was born to do this." But the thing about the courage is that it is not possible without fear. So if you are feeling afraid, what is needed is courage, and courage comes from living from the heart. Think of your fears as opportunities to expand rather than things that are holding you hostage. If you look at your fears in this light, then, as uncomfortable as it might feel, it's actually a sign that you are on the right track. So, group number one, these are the messages you needed to hear for this week. I hope that they were resonating and helpful for you. I really appreciate it if you liked the reading, if it resonated for you. If you would like to give it a thumbs up, I really appreciate that. And if you ever want to book a personal reading with me, you can find the details and the contact information down below. But I'm wishing you an amazing rest of your week and I hope to see you next time. Until then, take care and bye bye. Hello, group number two. Welcome to your reading. So, this is going to be a very quick checkup about the week ahead for you and whatever you need to know for this week ahead. So, let's get started. I've been hearing some things, but okay, let's see basically if they're going to come up. So, we have a new romantic cycle begins. I've been hearing that you don't know how good things are going to get for you, literally. So you might be a Libra, or there might be an important Libra in your life. Basically, this is something, but some things that hasn't been in balance in your life, in terms of like a big cycle, I bet, is coming to a very fair point. So it might be in a way that, like, if you had always struggled in romantic relationships, that is going to start becoming very fair for you, like what you deserved all along. If it's about friendships, the same thing. Family relationships, the same thing. If it's about like your job, like what you did versus what you get paid for, the same thing. So just like a different things, you can just think of it, or any kind of effort that you put on, even like a project or anything. Basically, something is going to start showing up in your life in a way that you deserved all along, literally. Amethyst is also very important for you to start like connecting with that kind of like I want to say that a bit like a sensual side in a way. That's going to really help you to get like creative, and luck is on your side. If you want to shoot your shot with something, about something this week, you might start taking some small considered risks. that is actually going to create some little opportunities for you that I'm hearing. Take time to breathe. Um, if you even like think of it like having a rest is a little bit of a risk for you, it's worth to take that because you're going to clear your mind. don't don't let your past hold you back. Let's see basically what's up with this, because there's something about like your conditioning in this lifetime uh, is preventing you to want to like take a shot on something. And this week, something is being highlighted around that, whether it's a romantic relationship, job, business, whatever is that. Let's think. Oh my god, a new start is coming. Do you see? I'm really seeing that there is something new as start flourishing in your life, and there's a lot about this to be in regards to relationship, personal one. I don't see much of a business, it might be, but more like a romantic cycle, it might be. At the same time, this is something that's really gonna make you happy. It's been a little, it's been a long time coming. I'm hearing time for a healing. Like you might have been hermiting a lot. You might have been holding yourself back a lot. Like whatever is that you've been holding yourself back. You haven't been having so much like trust anymore left in a way that the things are gonna work out for you. It is gonna start working out for you. What about this week, that group number 2 in Snow Spirit? Oh my god. This is really something you felt it was stuck. That it was stuck for you. Bring love into the situation, you want an Aquarius, and then nothing is yet set in stone. This is something the divine made you feel like I tried everything. I tried everything, and I felt like nothing is gonna come out from this situation. So I guess like I should stop hoping. Maybe you really just removed all of your hopes or efforts from whatever the situation is, because something has been like really like up and down, up and down. So you really accept to learn to go with the flow, and that might be one of the reasons that why you've gone through this thing, to learn to go with the flow. But some kind of like a newness is coming into this situation. Like someone might be really, I'm hearing, revealing their feelings for you. You might start to understand or see the other side of the medallion, or the other side of the situation. So something, literally the core of this card is like something that felt stuck for you is gonna start to move. You are gonna feel that it's moving. It's not like, all the things are happening behind the scenes but you don't know. No, I feel like this week you're gonna start seeing something a little bit more tangible, that something is actually working out for you. I want to get a little bit, what's this? Conclusions are within the reach. You still have some kind of like hope for this situation though. There's some Leo card here too. Confidence is your key and your dreams needs a practical plan. If it's about a project or something you invested your time in, it hasn't come to fruition yet, there's something about that. Like you're still holding a torch for it, and you might start feeling a little bit more inspired towards taking some actions. But I want to know what this thing is, Spirit. And why are you mentioning this week for group number 2? We want more specific answers. Ooh. We had the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. This is really something you pulled your energy away from. You're like, not. I said the same thing for group number 1. Maybe you also are coming from group number 1, because I'm feeling a little bit similar energies. It's like, you're like, not my circus, not my monkey. It's like, no, not gonna do that today, not gonna. Maybe you were like, not ever again. So I don't think it's gonna happen for me. So not whatever. But still, you're holding a torch for it. So what is this? Can we get more specific with it? I'm hearing body image for some. It doesn't have to be very specific. If it's not for you, it's not for you. There was High Priestess. I guess like, it's like, I might not be able to get a specific answer for it, If you know it, you know it, in a way that like, if you feel it's whatever this is right now, then it is. Sometimes I don't get the specifics. Two swords in reverse. It's something you are still holding a torch towards. Like you cut it off, but it's still there. Really, it's still there. And this looks like a mask actually, if you can see it, because like it's nearly like kind of trying to deceive yourself that you don't care, but actually you might want it. Again, the high priestess. Yeah. Okay, so tell me then, if you're not getting what it is specifically, what's gonna happen this week about this? Ah, what's gonna happen this week about this thing? Spirit. What's going to happen this week about that? Oh my, are you white? You're 9, 6. I'm so sorry. 1, 2, 3. This is 9. I haven't seen this in this deck before. 9 of Cups, guys. Like you're having a wish fulfillment this week. Like seriously, like this is not like something happening behind the scenes. Whatever was talk, it is moving. You're gonna see it, and you're gonna be happy about the results. Something here, something really is going to be making you happy. Nearly here, I want to put it. 5 of Cups, something that disappointed you is turning back. It's turning back. And you know what I'm just seeing? There are like 3 skulls in here. If there was some deception, I'm hearing third party. It doesn't have to be. Or some kind of like a collaboration just fall through. Maybe some rejection. I don't know what is that. You are having your wish fulfillment towards it, whatever has happened, because like these skulls are like in the very background. I didn't even like see them at first, you know, they're like very blurry and just like mashing off the background, but these are the focus now. This is going to be your focus this week. Oh god, yes, yes. They want me to say you are the queen, you manifested it, it's happening. What is this? What is this? What's this week about this that is happening for group number 2? Can we know more? What's up with this week? King of Wands, come on. Come on. Someone is coming. Someone is coming. It might be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. It doesn't have to be, but someone is coming. I am telling you. They are determined. And I heard they're coming with a baggage. I feel like you know the baggage. It's nothing new. But like, look, they have a little bit of a bag in here, you know? And they're holding the torch for you. There's some flowers around here, and he's just wearing all this, like, you know, the red. It makes me feel like they're coming grounded. They're coming rooted. They know what they want, you know? They're coming to get it. I'm hearing around 30s. This person might be around 30s, 40s. I'm not sure. There's King of Swords. Do you have 2 people on the picture? 8 of Wands in reverse. There's a King of Swords. It might be Aquarius, Libra, or a Gemini. It doesn't have to be. This person is a lot more traditional. It might be deep down, and they might... Okay, this person might be showing themselves off as a traditional person outside, but they might not be so much truly inside. So they might have some quirky sides. I'm sorry if it's not resonating, but there's that. This person was a little bit, I want to say, I'm sorry, manipulative, and they might have just like basically ghosted, like played a ghost, and was like very immature. There's something in here, but I don't feel like this person is the same as this one, truly. Or this was a past version of themselves and now they are not like that. There's a big difference between the energies. Either you have 2 different people, or like this person is extremely transformed from this one and there's big regrets. We have even King of Cups. Oh my god, I don't know how many people you have you know, waiting there. Very nice to have options. Lovely. And we even have 3 of Pentacles. Well, like, I love this energy. If you have 3 people, 3 guys, 3 women, good for you. So the thing is that if this is this person, we are only talking about a 1 person. They transform and they're coming to show it. That's for sure. I don't like this energy though, but we have also like a Pisces, Cancer, and Pisces, Cancer, and oh, I'm so sorry for forgetting you, Pisces, Cancer, and the other water sign. That's exactly, my bad. Yeah, but Scorpio. Yeah. Oh my God. Sorry. How can I not? So there might be, Scorpio might be important actually in here. I'm not sure about the King of Cups in here, to be honest. But let's see. Let's see. What else more about this week you want to say about the situation? About details, specific that might be happening here. Is there something more? Oof. I told you, justice. Justice is coming. You're gonna know it. You're gonna feel it. It is coming. It's here. It is already here. I'm telling you. Yep. You might be also like, they might be a little bit fearful about your reaction, to be honest. And you're going to be like this, like you're going to be extremely determined. You're going to be on your boundaries, you're going to be on your worth. You will be you will be demanding just respect and nothing else, to be honest. If there's some bullshit coming your way, you'll be like, nah, not even getting closer. How dare you even want to just like think that you can come with that energy? How dare even you can think about that on your dreams? No, like you will be demanding respect, but nothing else. The Hermit. This person, believe me, they're not gonna be able to show it to you, all the things that they've gone through and all the like inner turmoil, but there is a lot. They just wanna show up properly. I'm just gonna get one more. I guess this romantic cycle is for this literally, like we just like, got to the reading there. Is there something more? What's this? Seven of Wands. Well, I'm getting the cards I never gotten from this deck before, and that came a little on sidelines. So it's like a spider web, but it's like all covered up, and I don't like spiders. Like I have some fears. I don't know what ups with that, but the whole like air up in here is just like so polluted a little bit, So like it's in a way that this situation might make you feel like, what? Like, how? It might make you feel a bit confused. Like, you have been going out about your day, happy, and then you might have forgotten about the situation, lost all the hopes about it, and just like all of a sudden something pops up, and you're like, what kind of a situation in here? Two of Wands, like watching it from afar energy, being a little bit more protective and precocious about yourself. Let's get the last final message for you about this week. Star Mother, how can you mother yourself? This week you're really, really cool to take it easy on yourself. Whatever you feel, whatever you need, just do it without just like even trying to question, oh, can I do that? Or but no buts. It's just all about you this week, literally. If you feel something, trust it. If you want something, trust it. So this says that you are more held than you could possibly imagine, loved and cherished so dearly that if you knew, you would not spend 1 second of your life in separation, worry, or fear. Let the mother carry your burdens. Let her rock away your fears. Lay all of your worries, regrets, shame, and guilt on her altar. Please, please, sweet child, do not fear. You are love in motion. If you allow it, you are already healed. Let her remind you of your goodness. Let her love away your fears. Your capacity to love and hold others is limited to your capacity to love and hold yourself. Your capacity to love and hold others is limited to your capacity to love and hold yourself. Be compassionate with your sweet body, mind, and soul. Treat yourself like the beautiful spirit that you truly are, and remind yourself that you're doing your best. And try not to carry it all on your own. You have got this, and Mother has got you. Let your broad arms take away your burdens, and let her lift the weight of the world off your shoulders. Forgive yourself, my dear, sweet child of the earth. I literally want to say sweet child of mine. But group number 2. These are all the matches I got for you. I hope that they were helpful and they were just relieving for you a little bit. And oh my god, we have a note. I wanted to look at the deck, but I didn't want to look under the deck. There is no for some reason. So wait, postpone, post, say no. You might get some offer, by the way. I guess for some of you, you needed to hear this. For others, maybe they click off the video. But if you want to say no, just know that you have all the rights. You don't feel obligated. You should not feel obligated to say yes if you don't feel like so at all. Never. Someone should never make you feel like that. The second of all, if you want to just take time and pause, just do that. So it's one other message. But again, these are all the messages I got for you. I hope they were helpful for you. I hope you got the messages, whatever you need. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up. It really does help me. And if you want to ever have a personal reading with me, you can find the details in the description box below. But I'm sending you lots of love and wishing you an amazing rest of your week. I hope to see you next time. Until then, take care and bye. Hello, group number 3. Welcome to a reading. So, this reading is going to be all about a quick check for your week ahead energies about what you need to hear. So, let's dive deep into a reading. I'll just start with the Moonology cards. And we are going to see what's going to happen. And we have it's time to take action. And there might be something that you're feeling quite motivated to do this week, and you're very close to achieving your goal. I guess like this is something you set your eyes on the prize for quite a while, and either you're starting it this week or you are like continuing to keep putting the action and the effort in it. But there is some kind of like a new start happening, to be honest, and you are feeling quite motivated and brave, and it's like quite an activation of masculine energy, to be honest. So what's in store for group number 3 this week, Spirit? What is in store for group number 3? Don't let pride get in your way. This might be something you already start seeing the results in a quite successful manner. So basically, spirits are saying that keep doing what you're doing, but don't like give it into a pride in a way that like you might be thinking that, oh, like, yeah, I did it, oh, this is so good, and maybe I don't need to just like put so much more effort. But there are some other sides of it, other aspects of it that you might not have like seen or discovered it yet. So the message I'm just feeling is that like keep doing what you're doing because it's working, but still like it's not like I can do better. Maybe you're thinking that, of course you can, but it's that there are multiple other sides of it that you can get bigger, you can get more confident, you can get more successful, you know? Like what you're seeing could be only like a little fraction of what you might have. And again, you're very close to achieving your goal. You know that. But they don't want you to stop and lose your motivation because you're seeing the results, because there's a lot more in the store for you that I believe group number 3. Wow. It's like you're glowing. You're going through some kind of like a glow up at the moment. Your hair is on fire. That's what I'm hearing. Really, like it is. Wow. You might be, okay, this is very specific. You don't have to take that if it's not. But someone might be thinking about dyeing their hair. You might have just dyed your hair. You might have just changed something about it. And maybe your even product and it is really working. What do you need to release? There's something you're holding on to. It might be some kind of like a mindset. It might be even just old way of presenting yourself to the world. Old clothes, old styles, something. If you're thinking about making a change within yourself, how you especially present yourself, do that. There's something you have been thinking about and not taking an action for a while, just do that, is the message is coming. Fiery climax approaches. It's just because I don't know if you think about this going to be so impulsive or what other people are going to think, etc. But there's something about it because you want it. And this card keeps coming back. You know, I keep shuffling under all the other cards. You are very close to achieving your goal. You know that. But it's giving me that self-sabotaging energy a little bit. It's not that you're gonna do that, it's just because you already achieve stuff, you're already achieving stuff, you already know your life is a lot better and all. But there's going to be more betterment, there's going to be more amazement, I want to say, coming into your world. And the spirit is just reminding that whatever you're seeing as like, oh, like I change a lot, like my life is a lot better now, I'm very happy, I'm very grateful. Spirit is that, yes, that is good. But you know, like you come from here to here in your life journey right now. And what we want is, and achieving is like, you know, outside of the camera. So we are not stopping there. They want you to dream bigger, aim higher. The things that you think that, oh no, this is too good to be true, and spirit is like, no, no, this came, this came. Like your mantra could be literally, you're very close to achieving your goal, but we are not stopping there. Your commitment is being tested, and this is, I'm not gonna interpret it in a traditional sense about, oh yeah, you have been going through a lot of challenges and then you just need to like keep pushing it a little bit more. Like, well, you know that, but more of that. So how you're tested this time is you're going to be presented, and you're being presented the betterment of the life after a very stressful periods. And the spirit is like, we want you to ask for more. Whenever you get something you wish for a while, we want you to ask for better. We want you to ask for more. We want you to ask for more money. We want you to ask for, let's say, more time, better relationships, better house, better car, better career, better location, better of everything. Once you get something you have been dreaming for a long while, get it, appreciate it, good, but keep asking, because you're getting it, because you are meant to. I love this. What else? It's like in the morning you're gonna wake up and feel like a different person, kind of an energy. Wow. Well, thank you for letting me read your cards. I love soaking into this beautiful energy. Do we have something more? I feel like these can be short and sweet messages. We have two Sagittarius cards. I'm just going to get them. Sagittarius might be very important for you, and this is how you might be asked to present yourself, or you might be like presenting yourself into the world for a while in a way that like quite adventurous, like very sophisticated. Yes, this is a vibe you're giving. Very knowledgeable. People look out for you, especially as like a guide up in this world. So this is very beautiful. You have a lot of knowledge to share with the world. If you haven't been already doing it, you're guided to do that. So you have a bigger perspective on many things. Many people might be just like getting stuck on the details about like, oh, but I want it in this way, but like getting stuck with the house, but you are thinking about the whys, and also you're not getting stuck with the details in a way that it prevents for you to move forward. You can see the reasons of the so-called smaller problems in others' lives, about why it's happening, why it's leading there. So you're literally acting as a guide, free guide for people in your life, for your personal connections. You're asked to turn it into money is one thing. Luck is on your side. If you want to take a shot about something, just do that, because luck is on your side. Other people, by the way, are seeing you extremely lucky. If you don't believe it so, they are seeing you extremely lucky and extremely elegant and sophisticated. I have to say that. And I'll just quickly comment on your commitment is being tested, and you are good enough. This is exactly what I was saying. Once you feel like you get something, ask for more. Once you feel like you get the client, ask for more. Once you feel like you get the money, ask for more. Always ask for more. Like, turn it into a mantra. Like, I deserve more. I deserve more. But keep appreciating what you have and what you got. Right? Okay, so some details can you get with the tarot about working group numbers we expect this week, Spirit. Thank you. Ooh, what is that? Why do we get a 7 of Swords? What is happening? Let's see. What can they expect this week? 4 of Cups and the Hanged Man. There's something you've been thinking about for a while. Let's see. You have been feeling a little bit disappointed. Maybe you have been trying to, convince yourself that it is not what it is. What is the 7 of Swords for good numbers, for Spirit? 3 of Swords. It's like, I wasn't sure if it's upright or, yeah. It's like, this is about some kind of like disappointment about a relationship in here. It doesn't have to be romantic, but it can very well be like, there's something that, like, something left unread. What I'm hearing, like, you didn't get a closure. It wasn't just what just happened. It might be about an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini. Someone that was like quite I'm hearing in an authority position somehow. Someone might be leading someone, like teaching someone something. They're very direct and good with their communication and with their words. but that person was not stable. You knew it, everyone knew it, even the God knows it. And then, of course, then you're like, you just didn't want to accept it. Why that thing is coming? Why that thing is coming? Because it's not like a recent energy. This heartbreak is not giving me a recent heartbreak energy. Why are we talking about this week? I'm sorry, the messages are everywhere. Why are we talking about this week? Seven of Swords, heartbreak. What's happening? Well, there's something you're getting your, good karma back about this situation. You're really getting your good karma back. How? There's a devil, Two of Swords, Eight of Cups, Seven of Cups. Like, this person might have treated you as if like there was some kind of like an option. They might have some kind of like addiction. Like, that person was not on your level. They did not feel like they were on your level, and the divine knows that they were not for you or on your level. And Two of Cups, what are we having? You have a new start coming in love this week. Let me tell you, whatever has happened, it's not gonna happen again. You are getting your positive karma back, probably with someone else. This person might be in a distance with you, to be honest, too, and might be still thinking about you, but you're getting your positive karma back in love this week. What else? You're going to start seeing a treatment that you deserve. Exactly, like Five of Cups, like there has been some disappointment, but no, like someone is making a decision. It might be you as well, that you deserve better. Just some last cards. What's the Two of Cups? Nine of Pentacles in reverse, Knight of Pentacles in reverse. It's like, I'll put them back and I'll ask the question again, but something was so monotonous. Like, you might think that you could endure it, but it was not. It was not to be endured, the situation. It literally just like question your a little bit worth or independence on the situation. Why do we have Two of Cups for this week? Why do we have Two of Cups for this week? I just want to bring the clarity and don't want to just leave the messages hanging out there like that. Five of Swords for the Two of Cups. Why? And we have King of Swords again. This is giving me the old person energy, to be honest. This person who gave you the heartbreak. Yeah, okay. This fairness coming with the Two of Cups might be about the person who actually broke your heart in the past. That was not so reliable. There's some kind of like ending happening with that. If there was some kind of like a distance, that distance might be closing. This person, whoever broke your heart and whoever is coming to your mind when I'm talking about it, this person's still hung up on you. They're still thinking about you. And there's some kind of like a, what's going to happen with this person this week? What's going to happen with this person this week, Spirit? What's going to happen with this person this week? Seven of Wands. We have Knight of Cups. It's a knight. It's not a king. It's not an emperor. We have Queen of Swords. We have some Ace of Pentacles. You might be getting some kind of like an offer from this person, like a olive branch, something, some kind of communication this week. If it's resonating for you, take that. If you're waiting for that kind of like a message, take that. If you're not even waiting for it, I'm seeing you. If there's an offer coming your way, you're rejecting it. You might be a little bit quite like direct and harsh with your words. This person might be thinking that you're also like setting up like quite high boundaries as well for yourself, which you have all the rights to do so, apparently, in here, what I'm seeing and feeling. But yeah, you're just keeping it to yourself. I feel like someone is trying to reach out to you, collaborate, and get back together somehow, and you're like, no. Well, I'm sorry to be the bearer of the news, because you might be like focusing on other things right now, not this person. If you are ever focusing on love, I don't think that you want this person back. But you once thought that you have quite a similarities, especially like in a connection wise, like mental stimulation was so good, I'm feeling. Yeah, it's just like you feel some things before it's happening this week. Okay, so let's get you your last advice for this week before closing up the reading for group number three spirits. Last message before closing up. It's all coming together. Intuitive hits and soul tribe. You might be also meeting with some beloved, nice friends this week. You might also feel guided to do something you haven't tried before and feeling a little bit more energy towards trying something new. And you might be just meeting with people for that. Let me quickly read it. So, you are being called to let your intuition, and it's just on the High Priestess, move you physically. You are connected to a group of souls who are weaving a web around the planet. As you travel and share your creation, something is refretted. This card is an acknowledgement that you are either being called to connect with others who are like you at a soul level, or that you already are. You are being called to gather groups of people, either by leading them or becoming part of a group that can support you or your soul's personal mission. You are part of a group of souls who agreed to be here at this time in history to heal yourself, your ancestral line, and the planet, to raise consciousness so that we can continue to call this magnificent place home for eras to come. One of many consciously choosing to devote your life to something greater than yourself. It's time to call in your tribe by sharing your soul's voice and letting yourself be seen. When you share what is real and true to you, and you share the medicine that you must need, those who are like you will gather around. You are your tribe. They are just like you. And just as you are longing to searching for them, they are longing searching for you too. There's something about connecting with other people that Spirit wants you to consider this week. And there might be already some soul tribe people that you know and they are in your life, you know of, maybe not so much, but if you have been thinking about inviting someone to somewhere or doing something new, please do that. So it's going to shift your energy. This week is a lot more than just a romantically uninvited energy, let me tell you. Back group number three. These are all the matches I got for you. I hope that you loved it. I hope it resonated with you and helpful for you. Please give it a thumbs up if you liked the video. It helps me. And if you ever want to book a personal reading with me, you can find the details in the description box below. But I'm sending you lots of love. Hope you have a lovely week ahead, and I hope to see you soon next time. Take care and bye bye.